Hello, Horngons. I'm Jostran, and welcome back to Vamp the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest mod Caitiff. I don't know why I chose this game. It has a long name, and I'm still kind of recovering, so yeah. The last time we played this game, it crashed. Like, my entire computer crashed. So, yeah. Hopefully it goes alright. Wait, what happened here? If not, then yeah, this might be kind of a short stream. I mean, I'm already kind of planning this to be not a full stream. Okay, that's not going. So it's okay. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still kind of loopy. I'm recovering. Also, how are you guys? Did you guys miss me? I was gone for almost 3 weeks. And I kind of feel bad about it. Like, there were times I was forcing myself to get better, but I can only do so much. So we're supposed to go to the museum. First, we need to find the cab. Well, a lot of things happened while I was gone. Like, a lot.
Going somewhere?
2. Wait, did I not get it yet? Oh, it's because I had to reload a save. Let's speak to this guy. Like, I wouldn't even call it a break. Like, the entire time I felt like I was fighting for my life.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Ah, let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there.
I did have some time to reflect.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Then make my way
Even though I was sick, I did still speak to some content creators
Those
for
who
some
scorn
advice.
me are not often given a second chance.
Yeah, whatever.
Your youth and ignorance. Here are the keys.
Yeah, whatever.
There is a degree of immediate.
Also, I don't know if I'll continue this series. Because I installed the mod to see other options, right? And not to mention, I still need to fix my, my mod that I added on top of this mod, the Caitiff mod. Apparently if I want to unlock more of the new modded stories, I need to have low humanity. And I think I already missed my boat. Unless I restart it.
Where to?
If I do restart it, I'll wait until I get a new computer, because there's one more mod I want to install. Also, that mod is under construction, so it's gonna be a while. I need to feed off that guy. What disciplines do I have again? I have Presence, I have Obfuscate, and I have Protean. I need to get Obfuscate ready. Yeah, even though right now the game development is quiet, they did announce something because they gave copies to some testers. And from what I'm hearing, yeah, it doesn't feel like this game. Thank you. The blood timer makes me panic. But yeah, if I get my new computer and that mod I'm waiting for is ready, I'll install it. I wonder if that mod works with these mods. I mean, there's another story mode from the regular Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines plus patch. It was deleted. It's deleted content from the original game, but with the plus patch they returned it. It's about playing as a hunter. Maybe I'll switch over to that. We'll see. I need to remember where everything is. Also, I need to do that quest for Pisha. Oh, what the? What? 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 Huh? What? Did you see that? I mean, I still want to check out Bloodlines 2. And at the same time, I don't... I mean, I still haven't redeemed any of my... Because once you finish the game once, it will allow you to play Hunter mode. So I might switch over to that if this playthrough just ends up, you know, eh. I've been taking my meds. I had to take my meds because I've been sick. There's like loud music here. Damn you, door. There you go. Obfuscate is very useful. I mean, Celerity can also kind of act as a stealth discipline because it's just super speed. Hello. How are you? Did you guys miss me? Kept you waiting, huh? Oh yeah, you know that gacha game, Punishing Grey Raven? Like, it's been a long time coming. Like, they announced the, Devil May Cry collab since, like, January or late last year, early this year, late last year. Now they're actually revealing Dante and Virgil. Apparently, I should have bought blood packs. Apparently, Onion sarcophagus, blah blah blah. I saw the gameplay footage for Dante and Virgil units. Dante is free if you play the story. Yeah. And here's the thing. They also got Ruben, the original voice actor of Dante, and Dan for Virgil. They got the original voice actors. Oh, I bumped into you? You know what? I don't care what the print says. I'm gonna kill people here. Like, I don't know what the collision is for this game. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm gonna load a game here. Darn it, I can't. Mother. I should save each time. Like, I don't know the collision, like...
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well...
What do you think about Dante's, appearance for, Season 2?
Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the...
I mean, I'll suck everyone. Wait.
Those who scorn me are not often given a second chance.
Whatever.
Here are the keys to the... There is a degree of immediacy attached.
I like being a vampire. I mean, it was long enough for Dante to grow out his hair, but in the same time, in the Afterlife music video, you see Lady there, and no doubt they're still in the facility. I'll save each time. Also, I've decided, you know how when I made the Caitiff mod, I needed to I said I wanted players to get their own we'll see. I want the players to choose their disciplines for themselves rather than the game deciding for them, because, you know, clan. But I realized that's impossible. So if I decide to fix this mod, because in the tutorial the game wants you to use your 3 disciplines, right? So if with the Caitiff mod you won't be able to do that because I want people to choose their own disciplines. So I decided that I should give the Caitiffs a permanent discipline list. So yeah, I think I was too ambitious. Also, I saw some people complain because you know how in the original Ebony and Ivory before 5, it's spelled Master Warks with an A instead of an O. They canonized that by saying Nell found her son's spelling error cute, so she started signing things off with her son's spelling mistake. I have modding experience, and okay, time to reveal some Jaws lore. I did do a semester of game dev, so I have experience in game development. Like what some people says, I'm like a jack of all trades. Like, I could do basic drawing, I could play basic ukulele, I could sing alright, I guess. I do basic voice acting, I can cook, I know basic game development. We'll see. And in Devil May Cry 5, the reason why they fixed the spelling error is because they canonized it by saying Dante finally met Nell's son and saw the spelling errors, like, oh, this is embarrassing, I can't believe my mom kept doing that. So he's like, oh, let me fix the spelling error. But in the Afterlife music video, no, it's just the right spelling. Then again, we have to accept that this is a different universe. Like, it's not the same. It's similar to the main timeline universe that they have Mundus, Sparta, Dante, Virgil, Eva. Oh yeah, I saw people just calling Netflix Dante Dan. So we have Dante for the reboot. We have that. I know when we were playing Getting Over It, I named him Don, like Don Quixote, but yeah. But the fandom decided to call him Dan. Which is weird because Virgil's voice actor's name is Dan, so the game Virgil, not no one's really called anything. No one's really called Netflix Virgil anything, so we're gonna stick with Virgello because it's a combination of Nilo, Angelo, and Virgil. So far, the only thing they it's like they twisted the original timeline. And the only thing they took from the reboot is the amulet design, and that's it. And from what we saw in the Afterlife music video, Ebony and Ivory is creators. Virgil was supposed to die as a kid, right? But Mundus took Virgil's dead child body and turned it into Nilo Angelo. That was the original plan. But it was retconned by the time of Devil May Cry 3 because they wanted Dante and Virgil to, you know, have a twin rivalry. Now people are saying that in the Netflix series, it seems like they're kinda using the original idea of Mundus taking child Virgil and, you know, turning him to Nilo Angelo. But the only main difference is, in the original Devil May Cry 1, is that Virgil died. Nilo just turned his corpse into... Not Nilo. Mundus just turned his corpse into Nilo Angelo. In the Netflix series, it looks like he took Virgil alive, and he raised Virgil. But some people are saying they're willing to forgive it because no doubt Virgil's planning to betray Mundus. Here's the thing, like I said in the Getting Over It stream, I'm neutral towards the Netflix series. Like, there's some things I liked, and there's some things I didn't like. I won't acknowledge the net. I mean, it's up to you, like... I'm neutral towards it. Oh, wait. Have I ever been here? I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, and the Yamato transforms into Nilo's greatsword. Oh wait, wrong way. Never mind. I can't go that way. And here's the thing. I know I've said this before. I don't get how mid... I don't get how mid is an offense. Like, mid means middle. I think it did get, like, brain-rotted over time. But mid doesn't mean bad. It means, like, it's alright. I can understand how it could be offensive. Because, you know, you're not noteworthy enough. Like, you're not good enough to be praised, but not bad enough to be hated. Like, I could understand how it could be an offense, but still. I mean, in the original timeline and the reboot, Rebellion and Yamato were just summoned by Dante and Virgil. Like in the reboot comic, the official reboot comic, Dante was being attacked by demons as a kid or preteen. Then the rebellion just appeared in front of him. As for Visions of V, the prequel to the official manga for Devil May Cry 5, it showed that Kid Virgil was being attacked by demons and he managed to summon the Yamato. Darn it, I need a drink. Let's see if I could lead this guy here. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Darn it! I realize how hard it is to feed on stairs. We'll reload that. Like, I really can't make a mistake because of the blood timer. Like, originally, I would just run past them, but with the blood timer, summon after it was given, but yeah, in the reboot, even though, oh, what's this again? In the reboot, even though Sparta was in the BDSM dungeon, and I wish I was making that up, even when Dante managed to summon the rebellion, Sparta still spoke to him in the reboot. Yeah, in Visions of V, it was implied that Virgil knew who the Yamato was. Well, why did I just refer to the Yamato as a person? He knew what the Yamato was, because when he summoned the Yamato, he was like, wait, Yamato? And then he just started killing demons as a kid. Inside a table? Also, here's another thing the Netflix series took from the reboot. The way, I think I've said this during the Getting Over It stream. They don't say Mundus like the original Devil May Cry. They call him Mundus like the reboot. But it's whatever. Like, I know they're taking different parts of the franchise to make the Netflix series, along with the director's own vision. DMC fans are just starved, so they gave it a pass, but overall, the only good episode is 6 and somewhat 5. I see it, yeah. I mean, there's some controversy with how, they used Devil Trigger for Dante. Or should I just say Dan? Like, people were suspicious, like, before Dante fully activated Devil Trigger, the first part of his body that became a demon was his right arm, right? So his right arm became a demon, his right arm became a demon. He's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, and his theme is Devil Trigger. So people are like, maybe they should have made a series about Nero. Like I said, there's some parts of the series I like and there's some parts I don't like. But we'll see how season 2 goes. I need a map of this place. Oh, I should have saved before I exited. I mean, I do like the remixes of the songs. Oh, these thoughts running through my head. Fight in Office was good, even the jokes were fine. Oh crap. Like, I still remember when they raided Dante, and Dante was just messing with them after he technically used Trickster, and he was shooting with them, and he was like, "Who are we shooting at?" I really don't know where to go. We're here again. Is he alone? Like, I don't get how you could fail that. Like, how do they find you when you fail? Guess we're starting over and over and over again. I really want to kill everyone here. Like, I know the course like, ah, oh, don't kill anyone. It's gonna cause so much issue. Yeah, I'm still recovering, so I'm not exactly at my A game right now. Yeah, some people said it felt like Dante was just the side character of his own show. That's why some people started calling the series Lady May Cry. But here's the thing, she wasn't even Lady at that point. She was still Mary. Even the fandom says she's not Lady, she's Mary. And she swears as much as Dante. I mean, the season 2 pictures right now, they did reveal that Lady got, well, Mary got a promotion. I swear, this place is a maze. Like, in the main timeline, I'm pretty sure Dante only called her Lady twice, and she just took it as her name after she disowned her father. He's like, I'm not Mary. Mary died... I think it was like... Mary died years ago. My name's Lady. Like, it was her sign. It was like, it wasn't really out of respect for Dante. It was more like, oh, I'm disowning my dad. But, I mean, it could have been very good, but it is what it is. Darn it, I forgot to save again. So if we screw up, we screw up, or I'll just run. But the thing is, I'm kind of fragile. I don't have armor. And I can't go around spending blood willy-nilly because... blood timer. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. I don't know where to go. Like, this is only my second playthrough of this game. I need to feed off someone. Okay, Heather, I'm gonna need to drink off you. I love Gabe. Hey. Oh, fetish. That statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late that other night and I swear I thought I saw it move. This isn't another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny, Pam. Those keys, Larry's, yeah. The real sin is the last episode, the lost sadist. And here's the thing! Here's the thing about Devil May Cry. It actually takes both the main games and the reboot takes place in a fictional version of the UK, not a fictional version of the US. In fact, the Netflix series takes place in the real world.
What now?
Hey, stop right.
I needed a snack anyways. No one will care if you die. Save here. Like, yeah, that's the issue. People were like, Devil May Cry always took place in its own universe, a fictional version of the UK. In fact, when the original creator set up rules for Dante, one of the rules was British, which is a weird rule, but it is what it is. And the thing is, you never really saw it. Crap, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Heather, help. Heather. 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 It's my chair. Because I was recording something, and I had to edit it, and then I had to tuck my chair in because of my cat. Sometimes my cat likes to climb things. But my cat isn't here, so I can move the chair back a bit. As I was saying, in the other versions of Devil May Cry, until Devil May Cry 5, you didn't really see the whole British aspect to it. Like, Dante, you could kind of see it, not to mention, in the reboot, Dante's coat has a Union Jack. But that could also be a reference to how Ninja Theory is a British-based studio. Also, yeah, I haven't gone to the gym for 3 weeks. Oh, there's someone here. Someone got killed. What the? Did they just kill their own friend? Oh no, Heather killed him. Where do you come from? I don't really care about LaCroix's opinion, so... if they die, they die. I think that's the only that's the thing I really don't like about the series. Like, how it's based in the real world. Instead of being... instead of taking place in a fictional version of the world. You know? We're in the office. Yeah. I've seen the memes about Virgil doing something illegal, but we're not gonna get into it because it's gonna dive into politics. Sorry about that. Try not to get... I'm gonna kill people, but I'm not gonna kill everyone. yeah, that's not gonna work. But at least we got a timeline, like, though, the series takes place in, like, the early 2000s. Is Mundus just using human invasion to get civ? At this point, yeah. That's, at least that's what I like to believe, or there's, I mean, the whole thing's a social uh-oh. Where? You're dying. This is my second time replaying it, and this one's modded. Like, I used the Clan Quest mod, and I made my own original mod, the Caitiff mod. But I want to it's buggy. My mod is buggy, so I need to work on it. So yeah, like I might cancel the series and do the Hunter campaign for this game. You know, the deleted content, how you could play as a hunter. But the plus patch added it back. Also, because this is my second time playing the game, I'm kind of lost. I don't care what LaCroix says. I'll show you my mod. See how I'm a caitiff? Like, I added this symbol. Originally, my goal for the caitiff mod was to make people choose whatever discipline they want. And look at the cost of the disciplines. Like, they're by 6. That's because in the tabletop game, the caitiff mod, the caitiffs in the oh, that was fine. The first time I played this game, I wanted to punch the ghost. Because at first I was like, oh, this is supposed to be a scary level, so it's fine. Then I read the story about the ghost and her husband, and how her husband killed her and her kids. So I was like, I want to punch a ghost. Now, as I was saying, if you play a tabletop game, you know that for caitiffs can get any discipline, like any 3 starting discipline. But the cost instead of 5 is 6, right? So I added the weakness for the caitiff, like disciplines cost plus 6. But I made players choose whatever discipline they want. But here's the issue with it. In the tutorial, you can't play the tutorial at all. Because the tutorial only has you set up with 3 disciplines, right? So now I'm deciding that if to rework this mod, I'll probably just use my layout, maybe. Like Obfuscate, Presence, and Protean. So that the tutorial is playable for my mod. But I've been sick and I'm also working on other projects, and I only mod like part-time. So yeah, I added my mod on top of this mod. Let's see what we're working with. Where's the fetish that Peach is looking for? Wait. I mean, the thing about this game is that you could skip the tutorial by yourself. Like, you don't need to play the tutorial. That was my mistake on my first playthrough, because I didn't know how to feed, and I didn't know how to use anything because I skipped the tutorial the first time I played it. But for experience sake, here on my second playthrough, I decided to use the tutorial, and that's when I realized that my mod is buggy with the tutorials. Okay, you have a point. Yeah, you okay, yeah, you guys are smarter than me, yeah. Because people who mod this game tends to be people doing another playthrough, right? So yeah, you have a point. I hate my job. Information I'll be showing. I mean, I kind of read this stuff, but I am looking for the fetish, so I have... Relax, Pam. I had him move the statue into the office. Oh. It told me to say hi. Oh. The password is 2358. Hello, smart. I'm dumbass. So that's where the password is, but I'm looking... That's that one! No, that's not the it's different fetish. And if you play Werewolf the Apocalypse, the term fetish does pop up a lot, but it's not that fetish! So it's in the office, right? So I'll go to the I'll go back into the office and see if the fetish is there. But I don't need any more Slanesh. I don't need any more Slanesh accusations. I don't need any more Slanesh accusations. There's someone here. Oh. Your mom.
Hey. Something's there in the dark?
This is the office. So it should be here, right? I have not played Werewolf, ran Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Visual, Immortals vs. Ah! Chronicles of Darkness! I'm guessing you've played, Vampire the Requiem? The, Chronicles version, / New World of Darkness version of Vampire the Masquerade. Where's the fetish? Oh.
Hey. I'll blind them.
Hey, stop right there.
Yeah, my chat. If you're new to the channel, I sometimes go into tangents about World of Darkness, Chronicles of Darkness, and now the new game, Curseborn. Oh, which version? Did you play Revise, First Edition, Second Edition, 20th Anniversary Edition, or 5th Edition? I mean, 5th edition is the more recent one, and 5th edition takes some stuff from... okay. Onyx Path, Onyx Path, the other half of White Wolf before they split in half. Revise. This version of the game takes place in Revise. That's because 5th edition, Oops. Wrong discipline. That's because 5th edition took notes from, Chronicles, which is kinda... Okay, I've been changing the subject so many times, so first things first, Curseborn. But to explain Curseborn, I need to explain some backstory. White Wolf's old owner decided to split White Wolf Games and Onyx Path into two. Like, Onyx Path used to be part of White Wolf. They were in charge of the tabletop aspects of White Wolf. So, Onyx Path was in charge of 20th edition, Chronicles of Darkness, etc., etc., right? Meanwhile, White Wolf was in charge of games, I guess. Onyx was in charge of the tabletop. When Paradox bought White Wolf, they didn't buy Onyx Path, but Onyx Path was still willing to work with them. But Paradox, this is gonna be controversial. Paradox decided to do something stupid, and because the thing was, 20th edition wasn't finished yet, right? They still needed to make Hunter 20th edition, Demons 20th edition, and Mummy 20th edition. But Paradox was like, oh, we don't want to work on 20th edition anymore. We want to work on 5th edition. Oh yeah, 20th edition is also known as 4th edition. And when apparently Onyx asked, because even though Onyx wrote Chronicles of Darkness, it was still owned by White Wolf, right? So Onyx needs White Wolf's permission / Paradox's permission to work on Chronicles of Darkness. So Onyx asked Paradox if they could work on Chronicles of Darkness, and for whatever reason, Paradox was like, no, we only want to work on 5th edition. So Onyx was like, you know what? Screw this. We're gonna make our own game. And that's where Curseborn comes in. I pledged to Curseborn because Curseborn is coming out this year on digital. Like, I think it's June or December. And Curseborn is like a more streamlined version of the Darkness games. Like, they have werewolves, they have vampires, they have mages, they have demons. Yeah. Uh-oh. Also, can I feed off you?
Master? Please, take me inside of you.
Don't say it that way. So that's what Curseborn is. Like, the Ashcan edition has already been released. The Ashcan edition has already been released, so you could run, like, the bare bones version of Curseborn. Oops! Wrong button! I was here to try and learn the password. Two, 3, 5, 8. I'm just a nerd. Darn it, why did I drink you here? Gosh darn it. Uh... 2358. Just look how... just go into... thing. When I run Hunter Individual, I add in VTM lore when vampires come up. So you use Kane instead of... Because the thing about Chronicles of Darkness / New World of Darkness is that it's a lot more flexible. Like, they don't have... I mean, they do have K-Knights. Like, you could still have cults that references World of Darkness. But, it's very flexible. Uh-oh. So you... But it's not as flexible as Curseborn. But the thing is, there's already controversy with Curseborn right now. People think it's too shallow. Because both, oh. I did not see you there. Hey, Heather, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Heather. Come on. Also, Hunter 5th edition is very controversial right now because the thing about Hunter 5th edition is that it's just Hunter the Vigil under another name. Because the thing that made Hunter the Reckoning very unique was that they had people known as the Imbued. Like, they're still kinda quote unquote humans, but they can yeah. That's Heba, one of my mods. He's the one who got me into this rabbit hole. I also ended up mashing Vamp the Masquerade, Hunter the Vigil. That's Promethean, the Created, and Deviant, the Renegade. Huh. A Hunchback. Oh, have you... Do you know, Princess the Hopeful? Like, that's also a fan game. Okay. Yeah, I dove down the rabbit hole more than him, so I ended up with Chronicles and... apparently it's really interesting according to what Heba said. And also, Heba and I found out that, it's kind of hinted that they're gonna use Changeling the Lost instead of Changeling the Dreaming for 5th edition. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I forgot what I did here last time. Okay, that is loud. You play Bloodline as a 10-year... Huh. Like... I want to run my own game one day. Like, I already have plans for, like, Sydney by Night. But I don't know if I should use 20th edition or 5th edition. I tried to run Genius game, but... Ah... The fan game for... The fan game that really interests me the most is Princess the Hopeful. And no, chat, this doesn't mean I want to be a princess, it's just the game that interests me the most. Uh-oh. I am Australian. Should I just brute force it? Like, I need to get into the security room, right? Heather! There we go. Leviathan the Tempest. Like, I know some people's made comparison with Leviathan and Beast. Beast the Primordial. Beans. Oh boy. Platypus. I'll also turn off the alarm. Hey yo, sometimes Hiva here just DMs me about beast related stuff. I'm like, cool, yeah. Like, I mean, it's interesting, you know? Why are they all Aussie animals? Is there gonna be a password that says echidna? We found a furry, enjoy it. I don't care about how problematic Beast is or whatever. I don't like that you can be a dragon but can only be in dragon form in a magic realm or... True. You know what's weird? There's also like, in Changeling, you know how there's different types of Changelings? I forgot the term for it, like Canyon or whatever? I know Changeling also has a dragon type as well.
Hey, stop right there.
Something's there in the dark?
Hey, stop right there.
I didn't even activate the discipline. I just killed him. I still haven't found a fetish. Where's the fetish? I might reload a save if I find the sarcophagus first. Needs to go full fantasy.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett.
I'm an archaeologist.
I love this guy.
So I thought I'd indulge in a
I mean, they
quick
recently
study of
brought
some
Beckett
current
back in the
sarcophagus
Gehenna
ruins
War
of
book for
Wild
5th edition,
Earth.
but
My guess,
that book's a can
from
of
what I
worms.
read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian
Yeah.
king.
Wait,
needed
you ran? Oh yeah,
confirmation.
that's right. You were talking about a slasher game that you ran. Hiba here is also interested in slasher.
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
And then I got in. Oh yeah, I remember when I first told Hiva about demons for Chronicles. At first he hated it because he's like, oh, God Machine, how are they demons? God Machine, Unchained, yada yada yada. But then he actually read it, it's like, okay, this is actually alright.
If I stole it, I would know where it was, and most likely wouldn't be looking for it here. Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Also, this is gonna sound controversial, but Hiba and I say that, World of Darkness 5th edition seems like a weird, is it gonna be, like, controversial if I say what we normally say about 5th edition? That's a weird, it's a weird incest baby because it uses, its mechanics is mostly Chronicles of Darkness, but its lore is mostly World of Darkness. Not to mention, in Werewolf 5th edition, Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition, they introduced the moon cults. Werewolves and humans who are loyal to Luna. And we know in the Chronicles of Darkness for Werewolf of Forsaken, Luna is the mother of werewolves. But in World of Darkness, it's just a spirit. Celestial?
Armageddon, Doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Antediluvians?
No one I know has ever met one. But each of the
so I think
and their bloodlines supposedly
Duskborn
trace their origin to an original vampire.
need a better name like
An
Alucards or
antediluvian.
something.
Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot
I mean,
of strange things.
Duskborn does kind of make sense. Oh, and speaking of Thin Bloods and Alucard, they missed out on. I mean, the thing about they kind of hinted at Dampier still being around with was it the? I think it was the Anarch's book for 5th edition. How one of the characters in this game, what's his name, E got someone pregnant, and apparently a car was following him and his pregnant partner around.
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in the
I believe Cain
Vampire the Masquerade
to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society.
would make a Dampier with
That
Jen.
myth, like most, has been twisted.
I
by
don't know if you can because she's 6th generation, if I remember correctly, and you need to be a thin blood of 15th and 16th generation to make a Dampier. Oh yeah, because people started going off at the head of 5th edition at the time. He quit the company, so 5th edition is kind of a, I don't know if it's a mess. There's some things they've done that they reintroduced after he left. So I don't really have a strong opinion about the current direction of 5th edition. But yeah, they said the imbued still exist lore-wise. Unlike the Kuei-jin are just gone. So the imbued still exist, but you could roleplay them, but there's mechanically you can't really play them. But the thing is about Hunter the Vigil, you still have supernatural options. Like you could still be. Oh yeah, the minor templates too. Besides the minor templates, you could. There's like a whole section talking about supernatural abilities as a hunter, but they're optional. I Are you sure? Yeah, they got rid of the equation. According to their words, they don't see the equation in their version of the World of Darkness. Yeah, Bloodlines is still canon. Like, they talk about Bloodlines in multiple books, actually. They could have done that for Hunter the Reckoning 5th edition, but they didn't. Like, you can't be supernatural at all. You can roleplay that they're supernatural, but if you read the books for Hunter the Reckoning 5th edition, it seems like they're trying to make it sound like it's more equipment-based abilities rather than supernatural abilities. So, yeah.
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
But I will say this, even though 5th edition is all over the place, I do like Thin Blood Alchemy. Yeah, Hunters Hunted. I mean, some people have already called Hunter the Reckoning 5th edition Hunters Hunted 5th edition. And even though they're releasing another source book, supplementary book for Hunter's 5th, people just lost hope. They're not gonna bring playable Imbued anymore. I mean, you can roleplay Imbued, so they're still available. But yeah. I don't know if you're here, Hiba. I went into a rant about Paradox, about how they screwed Onyx Path.
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
How? This is interesting
For
stuff.
300 years I've been trying to determine...
The Storyteller Vault. Honestly, you can just run free. So, like, apparently first edition's pretty rough. Second edition is eh. So every time someone talks about playing old World of Darkness, they refer to either revised edition or 20th anniversary edition. But 20th anniversary never got finished, so the completed one is revised.
Yes, I've heard that theory before. It certainly seems plausible, but there's little proof to support it.
Oh yeah, that.
Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter. Remember, the truth won't be told in time. It will be told by us.
Especially since
well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
So, seeing we're the same breed, how would you feel about earning some goodwill?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because my Caitiff mod is kind of spotty, I kind of register as a gangrel, which is kind of weird. You know, gangrel's still playable.
I've always been fascinated by our Eastern counterparts, but I've never had enough time to really look into them. But there's so many of the agents here on the West Coast. I'd love to just pick their brains. Literally.
Oh wait! The clan quest mod is activating. Because, even though I'm a Caitiff, because of the game's files, I kind of register as a gangrel. So I'm getting a gangrel exclusive quest. Okay, let's take it.
Something like that. I've heard they have a book in their palace that contains all kinds of tidbits and wisdom. Just the kind of thing I'd enjoy curling up with. If you were to, say, bring it to me, I'd make it worth your time.
Sounds good.
Great. I wouldn't recommend exposing yourself to the Kuei-jin if you pull this off. I have a feeling you'd have trouble keeping your head attached in the coming nights if they were to find out what it looks like.
You know, I think I've said this in the first time I replayed this game. I think the Tremere are dicks. And like you said, you played as a Tremere. Hiba also played as a Tremere. Lore-wise, I think they're dicks. Gonna join the Sabbat to get to the new hub area. Apparently, to join the Sabbat, you need low humanity. I have max humanity, so that's why I said I might cancel this series. For the time being. Like, maybe until I get a new computer, and I might replay the mod. Like, first I'll fix up my Caitiff mod, and then I could restart it and do an evil playthrough, I guess. Any advice?
Sneaking might help. Also, I never said you had to get the book. I only said you had to bring it to me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Don't have too much fun without me.
Bye. Darn it, I didn't get the fetish! I love Shimizu. Used one as a villain. When I first played this game, I took the quiz, and I ended up, Okay, I'm gonna reload a save, because I want to look for the fetish. They said it's in the it's an office somewhere, right? I need to get it for Pisha. Oh, so this is where we lost save. I think so. There was a. Oh yeah, isn't that where they explained the Camarilla was a thing? Oh yeah, Hiba here is a Bali fanboy. It's come to the point that I even made him a Bali model. Let me up. Yeah, the first time I played this game, I took the quiz and I ended up being a Bruja. And ever since then, according to Hiba, I've been using Bruja as my personality. Darn it! I'm stuck again. They met this ghoul who was... So I got autosave there. I'll keep it if this takes too long. And I just failed Pisha's quest, I guess. Right, so... Then... Also something that really hurts Hiba was that in 5th edition, they made a new book called, The Blood Cults. And the blood, they revealed that they actually did plan for the Bali to appear, but Paradox said no. So the Bali was kicked out. Why am I struggling here? What's going on? Maybe I need a sneak so I get better jump control. I kind of like them, but here's the thing that Hiba and I noticed about 5th edition. They're kind of giving Thin Bloods a lot of special treatment. Because in 5th edition, the Second Inquisition can hire Thin Bloods. Mostly because, you know, but they do require handlers, because, you know, Thin Bloods. They're still vampires. Oh yeah, the Hakata. The Hakata are also getting given special treatments, like how they're immune to the they're immune to the what do you call it? The beckoning. In older editions, it wasn't the beckoning, it was known as the withering. These vampires were getting weaker and weaker. Why can't I get up? Game, let me. Why isn't... Hey, that's it, I'm killing people. Oh, Hiva, do you want to tell them about Flyboy from Chicago by Night? What about how they treated the Sabbat? Oh, so you probably know about Flyboy. The artificially created Thin Blood by the Second Inquisition. Yeah, they really screwed over the Sabbat in 5th edition. One of the lost strongholds of the Sabbat. One of the lost strongholds of the Sabbat was Chicago. Oh, the 5th edition. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 2 Chicago by Nights. In 5th edition, they made Chicago by Night, and what's weird is that they told Onyx to make it for them, and they decided to introduce Flyboy. Flyboy was a Flyboy is a 16th generation thin blood that was created by the FBI. The way they made him is they had a volunteer. They sent him as an infiltrator. They had a volunteer, they drained him of all his blood, and then they replaced it with kindred blood. And then he came out as... Oh. You scared me! They, where was I supposed to go? I forgot. Oh, here. And the thing was, apparently his tragedy was that both his human allies and the kindred don't trust him because he's a, you know, he's a thin blood, right? However, they didn't do a good job with it because Flyboy heard a story how Chicago Airport was free for the taking, right? Found buried in the sofa. So Flyboy decided to pull some strings, and he managed to take Chicago Airlines. Well, not Chicago Airlines, the Chicago Airport. That's why his name is Flyboy. What's weird is that he's technically aligned with the Camarilla, because he's infiltrating the Camarilla. But there was a kindred who doesn't like Flyboy, so Flyboy's response was to get the kindred. I think it was a Gangrel, or was it a Bruja? Was to have his domain raided, and for some reason, Hiba pointed this out. For some reason, the Camarilla didn't bat an eye. They're like, "Oh, he just got raided." Even though it was clear he was the only kindred against Flyboy. What did the note say? Dork Jan found them buried in the sofa and turned them into lost and found. Stop leaving your damn keys all over the place, or next time I'm demanding a finder's fee. Huh. I'm gonna need to drink some blood soon. Darn it! I wasted that. I'm gonna drink off you.
Yes. Please, take me inside of you.
Where did I find the keys last time? Okay. Looks like this won't be a half stream. be here somewhere. Ah, okay. Whoops. I am lost. Oh. Hopefully that's the right key. I'm gonna see if I can set up the hunter game for bloodlines. Hopefully these are the right keys. And there's a guy here. The artificial embrace. I mean, it was implied that he might be the only successful subject. Like, they had multiple trials, and he was one of the few successful ones. But I understand where you're coming from. Like, the other times they quote-unquote made artificial vampires was through magic. I know there's a guy here. Can I even read this book? Appointment book. Oh, I have a lot of money. I had an old lady get a blood transfusion from a werewolf, and I mean, that's possible. That's actually kind of possible in Chronicles of Darkness. Because you know the wolf-blooded in 2nd edition of Chronicles of Werewolf the Apocalypse, they did say it is possible for werewolves to bite someone and they can become wolf-blooded. And in very, very, very rare occasions, I mean, becoming an artificial wolf-blooded is already rare enough. In rare occasions, a wolf-blooded can become a full werewolf. That's why I said to Heba, because Chronicles of Darkness also introduced accidental embrace. That's how revenants are born. Technically, the Thin Bloods / Caitiffs of Vampire the Requiem. So I jokingly said to Heba that they could just because the thing is, you could combine minor templates and a major template, because minor templates are the mortal templates like wolf-blooded, Dampier, ghouls, but some of them can mix with major templates like vampires and werewolves. That's how you can have wolf-blooded vampires. And there are rules for wolf-blooded vampires. You lose your gifts, but you keep your tell. So you could become, an artificial abomination, I guess. I couldn't find anything specific in... But, as I was saying, because Revenant is technically a full template, because it's technically just a vampire. but wolf blood is a minor template. So I jokingly said to Hiba that a wolf-blooded revenant could be the result of a threesome gone wrong. Anyways, I can't read it. It's basically just
I'll blind them.
I couldn't even find you the first time. I'm gonna drink you. Come here. I mean, the Dead Wolves, they didn't port the Dead Wolves over to, 2nd edition. I mean, you can because of how flexible it is. The way the Dead Wolves work is, the backstory for the Dead Wolves is that there was a wolf-blooded, or whatever they were called in 1st edition, who was bitten by a vampire and became a gangrel. And because in Chronicles of Darkness, werewolves and vampires aren't enemies, so his werewolf cousin was like, "Oh, I need to save you," and he thought the only way to save him is to make him go through the first change. So he tried to trigger the first change towards his cousin, but it ended up making him go into a frenzy, killing him, and it also unlocked a new discipline known as Sublunaro, which essentially lets a vampire dedicate trade vitae/blood points to a totem. Well, that's oversimplifying it, but Hebo can go into it. Remember, in one they can't breed with werewolves, and in another they had to breed with other werewolves. Yeah, I think yeah. Is there a password somewhere? So I don't want to spam obfuscate. And here's the thing, they're also accepted by both werewolves and vampires. Like, they're considered as ambassadors of sorts. Like, they help vampires understand werewolves, and they help werewolves understand vampires. Marshall. Oh, this is just another way to get the code. I need to look around this place. Ugh. I can sell these. Mechanically, I just gave the old lady a couple of points in Protean, even though she got it from werewolf blood, just to keep it... Makes sense. I snorted trying to stop my cough. But I always told Heba that it was kind of wholesome that this cousin tried to save his cousin because he couldn't accept that his cousin became a vampire, and he tried to save him, and it ended up costing his life. Yeah. I mean, his legacy is that, His legacy is that werewolves and vampires could help understand each other. Oops. So... move into another office. Where is it? I mean, in old Werewolf the Apocalypse, they did say that werewolves tend to be born from people with werewolf ancestry. But in 5th edition, werewolves are just randomly made now. Like, Gaia was like, oh, anyone can be a werewolf, so they establish kin seekers. Werewolves who try to hack down potential werewolves, bite them, or give them trauma so they trigger the first change. Wait, I need to look around. Yeah. Yeah, the leeway is there. But if I try to suggest something like that to Heba, yeah, he'll probably like sip his tea loudly. No offense, Heba. Where's that stupid office? I mean, lore-wise, there was a kinfolk Malkavian who befriended a bunch of gangrels. Oh, hello. Can't be this office. I've been here. I swear, if I have to go to another office outside of here. Let me check my journal. Pisha wants you to find 2 occult items and bring them back to... it's not giving me any hints. I still remember I mentioned a loophole to Heba, and he gave me a large sip. What? But no one ended up playing a werewolf in the Victorian era. Oh, you've run a crossover game? How was it? Because I heard for a world, running a crossover game is pretty difficult. Let's screw this. Where's that stupid fetish? Oh, hi!
Breathe.
Look,
Hey, stop right there.
I know because of the alarm they're gonna indefinitely summon guards, so I really do need to spend obfuscate. Are you sure? Fine. I'm pretty sure I've been here.
Something's there in the dark?
Oh, you crossed over... Not only that, you also crossed over, Chronicles and World together. Something Heba's kinda... Wait. That's the fetish! Anyways. Something Heba is very against. Like, mixing World and Chronicles together. Oh, hi.
Hey, stop right there.
I'll blind them.
Was it 2, 3, 5, 8? If you can make... I mean, you said Beast can work for, World, because Lilith.
What now?
Give me this. Give me this. Give me a sip. Oops. What are the chances they'll adapt that into 5th edition? This one was Platypus, right? Alarm. This one was Wombat. Oops.
Look,
They're just firing at me. Now we have to talk to Beckett again and redo that entire conversation.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dumb.
I mean, your players had fun. That's all that matters, right?
I'm an archaeologist. Oh, Armageddon.
He's gonna read.
No one I know. Cain. Thin Bloods. What prophecy? As I said, humans and... For 3... Yes. Remember.
So, I've
What? Okay.
Something like that. Great. Sneaking. Don't have.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'll give Heba an aneurysm if I say, oh, I want to combine Curseboard. I mean, Curseboard isn't even fully released yet, so. Huh. I don't really know much about older editions of D&D. I've only played 5th edition, and I don't know if this counts. I played Pathfinder 2nd edition, but now 2.5 edition also is very.
Excuse me, starting to doze off there.
2.5 is very flexible with 2, so technically I'm playing 2.5 too.
Maybe one of them chimps like on that show 8 Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man. Say, Fruit Pie, if you're still up and about in a few hours, why don't you stop by at the end of my shift and I'll treat you to breakfast, huh? Endless stack of flapjacks, little boysenberry syrup, your security teddy bear.
I'm not a morning person. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm just gonna be a dick to him. I know full well I'm gonna end up killing him.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
You're respected by everyone in the city for your leadership.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
I haven't met people who speak highly of you. Now, what's that all about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. Now to the matter of the sarcophagus. Do you need assistance bringing it up?
It was stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen?
How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot.
Oh no, we're going to hell.
Anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Mind telling me who the hell Gary is?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Danes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing people didn't like about 5th edition.
Only ones who knew.
Shreknet, fell.
Obvious to me now. My mistake. I want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city.
I mean, I still like how the camera, depending on the Camarilla, like, from what we learned in the New York games, the New York Camarilla still allows their kindred to use the internet just to be careful. But according to the source books, some Camarillas are scared of technology as a whole. Oh, you do?
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
I still remember when Hiba and I collabed and played Blood Hunt. I was a mess, like, I had no idea what I was doing. On the right side, there's rats. I can drink some rat blood. Okay, let's see the quest here. Okay, the prince wants the sarcophagus now. First up, find Gary. The princess suggested speaking with Isaac Abrams, the Baron of Hollywood. Isaac can usually be found in his jewelry store. Okay, I need... The Giovanni mention isn't available until later, so let's do Beckett's quest. You've agreed to help Beckett recover a tome of history about the Quasian from their palace. Beckett suggests you might need help from someone else. Knox Harrington, Bertram's ghoul in Santa Monica, seems familiar with the Quasian. I might maybe pull some things from 5th edition, like...
Need a ride?
I like, what about Thin Blood Alchemy? Because I remember I was invited to, a game. The game's on hiatus now. I played a Thin Blood with who was sired by, a La Sombra. I didn't take the Clan Bane because I like technology. But I did take Oblivion. If you don't know what Oblivion is, yeah, it's one of the newer streamlined disciplines. It used to be what was its counterpart? He should be here, right? Oh. Since I walked in here, I haven't been able to take my eyes off you.
You think I'm really?
I'll say it again, but this time I'll whisper it in your ear. How about a kiss before I go? Okay, where is he? Oh, there.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Why'd you ask? Remember our mutual friend? I need to talk to you about the other night. Oh, this one doesn't have a voice line because it was modded in. Yeah? What do you need to know? Bertram had been lurking around Chinatown lately, trying to keep an eye on their place, I guess. Word is they're trying to make a move against us. So he wants to make sure we're ready when it happens, you know? Hell no, just strolling around outside is dangerous enough. It's one thing to get on the wrong side of vampire turf, but these cats are something else, man. They catch me snooping around and they'll mail me back to Bertram piece by piece. I'm not reading my lines, but I'll read the blue line though. My lines is imprinted in my brain, so I always. I mean, a lot of people were exposed to the world of darkness through this game, myself included. So I understand where you're coming from. I mean, I do lean more towards Requiem sometimes because they have things that are a lot more interesting, but lore-wise, yeah, Masquerade has better lore. Yeah, just wait. You can't just boss me around. I'm Bertram's right. You gotta go through him first. Like, I know. I already cleared things with Tang. He's cool. Any chance to get a better look at the equation is a chance he's willing to take. Look, man. What do you want from me? I'm slowly being, You've been indoctrinated. It's like vampire lore, you know? I'm technically... I'm technically, Heba's childer. Like, he's the one who got me into, the World of Darkness. Even though it was Ragnar who got me this game, it was Heba who, dug the hole. There's some kind of history book or tome or something they keep in their palace. I need you to get inside, find it, and bring it back to me. I'm saying this because I can't go to Chinatown yet, so I'm making him go into Chinatown. Oh well, that's not vague. Glad we cleared that up. Do you have anything else to work with? Sorry, you'll have to figure it out. That's crazy. I need to get out of this life. Running recon for Bertram is one thing. I never had a death wish. I'd rather run from Bertram than go on a suicide mission. Come on, Nox. I need you to do this for me. You know the city. The Asians better than... The Asian. I'm Asian, so... yeah. The Asians better than me. What's it going to take? I don't know. Come on. You know I'm not paying you. After everything I've done for you, but... let's talk about your problem. Being a vampire, I'm not sure you know all about this masquerade. Not letting the cat out of the bag with the whole vampire thing. Bertram won't shut up about it. Trying to, you know, drive the point home. But I screwed it. What happened? Well, the other night my dad was snooping around through my stuff and I accidentally left out some notes I was taking for Bertram, and he found them. Which won't be too bad until he decided to look in my mini fridge and found some of the blood bags Bertram had left for me. Oh man, how... now he thinks I'm in some kind of cult or some kind of psycho killer or something. What the hell is your dad doing rifling through your stuff? Better not have been hand-holding, that's too loot. Yep, to a lot of people, hand-holding is too much. Look, Ben, I had to quit my job to become a ghoul, and Bertram ain't paying me to snoop around. So having a day job and night job just ain't working, you know? Wait, are you telling me you haven't moved out of your parents' basement? Yeah, well, whatever. Let's get back to the point. Yes, let's. Look, I guess what I'm saying is I don't care what happens to him. I'm tired of this shit. If you break his neck or whatever, I couldn't care. If you play head games too, whatever. But while you're at it, maybe you can talk him into pulling the rod out of his ass. I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be. I'll try to keep him in one piece. Good. After he found my sash, he left some bouquet at he left for some banquet at the Empire Hotel downtown tonight. For work, of course. He's probably there, drunk again. One thing you should know, he really does have some serious connections. He may be an alcoholic, but he's got real money in the town. Thanks for the head up. Thanks for the heads up. Just focus on getting that book. I'll take care of your old man. Okay. Okay, that's a new quest. So let's do that. The changeling PC in my game thinks the demon. I mean, there's also, speaking of changeling, I realized how different. Okay, well, I need to go downtown, right? Yeah, Empire Hotel. We realize how different changeling is in World and Chronicles.
Hop in.
Like, in Chronicles, changelings aren't born, they're made. Like, they're kidnapped by... Humans are kidnapped by the Fae, and, they become changelings. But in World, changelings are born. And apparently, in World, if you read the Hunter books, it seems like they're gonna lean in towards the Chronicles version of the Fae, of the changelings. Like how they're kidnapped instead of born. Okay, Empire Hotel. Okay, I'm really far. Yeah. And that's probably why the Miager and the Caitiff can exist in World, because Fae are just born. I mean, changelings are born. Let me stalk this guy. Okay. Oh, that lady would have seen me if I took too long. That's good. It is. Bloodlines 2, the hub is a lot bigger. V similar, W similar, Mage similar, Hunter different but in concepts, but same in concept. C, born versus kidnap, guy slash Wraith slash guys, I'm dead versus sadly I die but I lived. That's the summary. Oh, I should collect money too. Collect money while I'm here. But yeah, at this point, World 5? I mean, technically Guys is the Wraith for Chronicles. Yeah, they're different name, but they're both dead ghost people who are not vampires. But I'm guessing they just had... I don't know why I went back out.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Thanks. Who's that guy? I just wanted to see if your voice was as angelic as you. It is. You are.
So, who are you?
everything you ever wanted in someone. I'm working on modesty.
Mm-hmm.
I have something I want to tell you. Come closer. Okay. I don't know why every time I flirt in this game, I feel like I have to do that. So I'm looking for his dad. Where is Papa? I wonder if there's gonna be an option where I have to flirt with his dad.
Was there something else?
So where is his dad? I mean, D&D. Heba knows this. I play a Dampier and I did flirt one session. Funny. Power. Okay. Did we get a last name from whatever that guy's name was? I already forgot. Chekhov. You really want me to space it out? No, I don't like Daz. I'm just Progress gives the human the memory. Ah, you're talking about, yeah. Johansson by Jones A. Oh, Seth. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Wealth. Gosh darn it. I don't think I was here last time, unless this was added by the mod. Ooh. Wait, what happened? Bane mummies. Where is his dad? I don't want to stay here too long. I'm gonna get hungry. Or is it or is the right word thirsty?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, this is the dad.
Yeah? What's it to you, buddy?
Yeah, you could tell the difference in the sound quality.
What do you know about that little shit? I don't know what he's into, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it first thing in the morning when I call the police.
Sir, I wouldn't recommend doing that. You're a prominent business figure in town, correct?
Yeah, I got some vested interests. What's it to you?
It'd be a shame if the press were to find out that any public figure's sons happen to be part of a major cult, or that his 30-something son still lives in his basement.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know who you work for, but tell your boss he wins this round.
Good. That's what I like to hear from a loving parent. Good night. Okay, let's go. So we need to go back to Santa Monica. Oh, my neck. I like the voice acting in Bloodlines, but I mean, that one was part of the mods, so this was done independently outside of the studio. Okay, let's go back to Kane. Huh. Oh, speaking of Elder Scrolls, I know that Oblivion got remastered, but I might have to wait. I might get it. I mean, I streamed Oblivion in this channel before, but I do want to see what the remaster has. But I have to wait until I get my computer upgrade in July.
Going somewhere?
I normally just play action RPGs, but I need to slow down a bit. Computer. Man, the blood timer. I mean, for some reason I'm not really that worried about it as much anymore. It's done. I didn't have to kill him, but I think it's safe to say he won't be talking to anyone about you or Bertram. Well, that's good, I guess. One side of me is sorry I'm gonna have to put up with his BS, but another part is glad not to have that blood on my hands, you know? Well, anyways, I guess this is a real win-win, huh? Oh, I got the book! Here it is. I really hope this is worth the trouble. That place is not easy to get into. I had to pull some favors to get past the guards. Really got my head chopped off at one point, and lost a tail on the way back, but I'm pretty sure they didn't see me. Trust me, it's worth the trouble. Yeah, well, enjoy it, man. I can't make heads or tails of that thing, but it must be worth something to you vampire types. I bet you can read it. No problem, huh? Part of your... I've streamed Morrowind, but the thing is, apparently I built my character wrong, so now I'm really struggling with the whole luck-based system. That's why I took a break from Morrowind. Kindred, you have killed our brethren here in Santa Monica. Something of value has been taken from us as well. Our agent was disposable, but if you have stolen from us, prepare to be destroyed. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my face. Our intelligence into the matter has led us here. We will find the thief. If it is you, we will find you again. Whatever. Okay, I wanna try something here. Don't crash. Whoops. I still need to figure out the hotkeys. Okay. That's kind of a trend with me and World of Darkness / Chronicles of Darkness, I've noticed. Yeah. And now you have to deal with the fact that 5th edition has a lot of issues. Okay, what did the quest say? You can give it to Beckett the next time you see him. Huh.
Where to?
We're going to Hollywood. I can't deal with.
I ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Okay, fine.
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
All I heard there. Okay, Isaac. Out of the street, right? Is it this way? No, it's not that way. This way. But I want to read stuff from the Book of Nod as vocal roleplay. I might have to borrow your book.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced 2-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
So
you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate to be stooped to consorting with their kind.
Nodding a lot.
Asking for my help of all peoples.
Now that we're talking about the Book of Nod, I'm pretty sure what we're doing right now is a masquerade violation. I mean, being a VTuber is already a masquerade violation. I'm using the internet. I mean, you guys are too! Any idea where you can find them?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute. Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
I see. So what do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie.
I mean, it also depends on the Camarilla, like...
saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
Here's the thing, what do you call it? It kind of also depends on the Camarilla brass, like I said earlier, and also, I'm pretty sure the Anarchs don't care, like, that, Anarchs, that V5 Anarch Anarch created character Rudy is a vlogger. I think it's mostly just older Camarilla. Like in the New York Camarilla, they don't care. Like they allow you to use streaming services.
Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
Kafka. Okay.
There'll be plenty of time for questions later. I'll explain everything when you get back.
I also... Wait, what? Can you bite? Oh, okay. There we go.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Thanks. Okay. I just have my ghoul following me around. I don't know what I'm gonna stream next. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on other stuff. But I was sick for 3 weeks, so I feel like I do need to make up for lost time.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I played this game. I genuinely didn't know who she was. Who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something.
I guess.
They know that you're alive.
I think you've made a mistake. I just moved here. I don't know you.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Ooh. Lady, listen. I really don't know who you are.
But your face, you look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it.
I don't know what to tell you. You might slip. Lots of people look the same. Look around. I'm not them.
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
I remember the first time I played this game, I genuinely didn't know who she was. Can I drink you though? Before you go? For the person's watching. True. I mean, someone did make a prequel mod. So, maybe we could understand more of the story. I do want to play it, but yeah. I have other plans for this game. Oh, the graveyard quest. Pretty sure she just disappears, right?
I'll scream.
There's still too many people walking around. So she's just... I mean, I am kind of curious, so... I think she just waits for the bus now. Oh. And she just waits for the bus. Wait, what?
I'll blind them.
Doesn't matter. Dead X. We'll stay here for some time. Let's feed on rats. Oops. I should buy armor. I don't know if Fat Larry sells them now. Each venture has a different, you know, taste. But I'm pretty sure in most cases it's gonna be like human related, you know? I remember I saw a meme saying that some might just feed on redheads. Police giving up. In Bloodlines 2, apparently criminal violations and the masquerade are combined into one, so that's gonna be fun. This group is an organ. Huh. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, rat. Wait, what? What happened? I was screaming. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Oh, this one. Mimi in the alley behind Fastbook. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Fastbook. Yeah, she's gone. Hello.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape? Isaac sent me.
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, bitch!
Come on, I know you have the tape.
Tape? What tape? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Well, I thought Isaac you wouldn't give it to me. Give me what's his.
Alright. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. But this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. No. Something's wrong. Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
Pull it together, you're losing it.
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings, I hear something breathing on the other end.
You still have it.
Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out
Yeah,
of this whole
didn't
thing.
you know a bunch of us are just eldritch abominations? If you see our real face, you go insane and you get crazy. Alright, just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You die, don't you? And they only leave your arm.
Oh, Christ!
I got his arm. Okay, let's go. I need to remember where the you met with Isaac's carrier. Okay, I'll speak to what's his face. I need to remember where that glitched area was, because there's no way I'm gonna do the zombie quest. And even though I installed multiple mods, I'm pretty sure that area that's still bugged. So yeah. I'm gonna need to drink something soon.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
He didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about Ginger Swan.
Ginger Swan. Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
Must be nice to actually have caffeine do something for you. Because I have caffeine resistance, so I mostly just do it for the flavor. Where do I find her?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there are still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith you will figure it out.
I'll see what I can do. Let's go to the cemetery. Caffeine. I have caffeine resistance, so it doesn't even get me to normal. So nowadays I just sleep.
Buy a watch.
You buy a watch. Where's that crawl space? Huh. Here we are. Hello. Goodbye. Heather, out. Heather. Heather before he wakes up. Heather. 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 I believe I still... It's like 4 AM here. Yeah, sleep, says Joe. I mean, so I oversleep during... Before stream, I sometimes take a nap, like 4 hours. Chad. Jamie Sue. I have to go to a catacomb somewhere. Here. Oh. Heather, move. Heather. Heather. This mission is a reference to a... It's like... Isn't his name also a reference? Romero? That's interesting to say. I guess. Yeah, well, I mean, do you have a name for that? Like, do you have a source? I want to see, like, is this more horror or is this more comedy? I can do the zombie quest, but I don't remember where the glitched area was. Because there's no way I'm gonna complete this. Like, I didn't complete it my first playthrough. And one time I did get close, and that was because I was using celerity, and I don't have celerity in this build. I think it was like here? Wait. Wait. I think it was like around here. Or something. I don't remember. I'll try. Like, I'll save here.
Whoa there, Sugar Puss. Might want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your hat off. Thought you might be a zombie.
Why would you think I was a zombie?
Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
What do you mean?
See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved. The Baron's happy. I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month. I've carved out a nice niche here.
So all you do is shoot zombies?
Shoot them, blow them away, frag them, whatever the situation calls for. Sometimes I throw in chopping and dicing just to mix it up.
Necromancy. Well, enjoy.
Hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might
Cemetery
end up
man.
on a
Okay.
Holocaust or something. Like one time these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty.
What the?
You know, I know you're technically dead and all, but god damn, you are one striking-looking piece of ass. Where were you when you were still breathing, huh? I suppose you'd still be interested in a little,
Even if I was alive, the answer is still no. Let's get back on track.
No, huh? Well, that's what imaginations are for. So, anyway, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead, so you're either gonna have to hack them up good, or shoot them in the head. Just don't let them bite you. No, just hurts like a bitch.
Oh.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing gets out. Keep them away from the front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy. Back in 5.
Okay, let's see if that is the glitch area. Let's see if this is the glitched area. You stare. Let's see if this works. Well, I'm not gonna bother like doing this over and over and over and over again. Especially now that I don't have celerity. So, what are you guys doing all day? Now we have time to kill, so I think we'll just chat here. I also thought about making a Thin Blood mod. Like, I know in older editions, Thin Bloods could learn 3 disciplines, possibly even more, but they can't go beyond a certain number of dots. Like, I know the 14th generation is like 50-50, they could be Thin Blood, they could be not. But when they are Thimblers, they can only go up to 4 dots in disciplines. For the 15th generation, they can only go up to 3 dots. And 16th generation could only go up to 2 dots. But in 5th edition, if you get the merit discipline affinity, you can get 1 discipline, but get 5 dots in it. If you have the XP to spend, you know? I don't know if I have a session today with friends. I should ask. We have a session today, right? Is it Ragnar or is it Key? Okay, that's breaking. Ah. I swear if we fail. Is it just me or this game looks even prettier than usual? Like, I know it was already pretty in the base game, but I don't know if the mod added anything. Like, I know the Clan Quest mod works on an earlier version of the Plus patch. I know the last update for the Plus patch was like late last year. Oh yeah, you're a DM. I think I'm too dumb to be a DM. We have like a minute left. If I fail, I'm not gonna reattempt this. Like, I know one of the mods that's gonna come out later is the RTX mod for Bloodlines 1. So yeah, I've thought about getting that mod when it releases. And just get other mods to make it seem like a new game altogether. And technically make our own version of Bloodlines 2. I did the D&D. Ah, that's interesting. Oh, that's a game over. That wasn't the spot. I'll try it again next stream if I do decide to stream this game again. Like, was it here or is it further? Oh. Huh. I'll just send this to Isaac. Apparently this zombie level and Ming Zhao's fight are like the infamous levels of this game. I mean, I could try to do it legitimately if I do play this game again, or I'll look at the glitch. Ow. What was that? What up? That one too. Because I've noticed that every time someone talks about fighting Ming Zhao and fighting the zombies, people tend to use glitches to do that. But the zombie one is that one, the sewer level. I think it's just more tedious compared to this level, the zombie level, and the Mingjiao boss fight. Here you go.
You still don't have it, do you? I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I
You just doubted me.
apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Shimizu flesh creatures. First time I played, I didn't know what the unofficial patch was. Ah.
It's more disturbing than I was led to
Heather!
believe. You can understand my concern now.
Look what you did! Look what you did, Heather.
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking
Look what
down
you
the
did,
source,
Heather.
And for the first time in all these years,
His hilarity is going off. So you think that's something to do with his appearances?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do I?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched
He's tweaking!
audience. I have no doubt the film's
Start it, Heather.
another smut
And you're
peddler.
being smug about it. Look at your smile. Okay. Look what you did. Look, you're all smug now. I feel like I'm taking care of a toddler. Anyways. And that's time. I'll save here. So yeah. I want Decker like I hope you guys had fun. It was good to get back into streaming, but either I stream in 2 days or I could stream tomorrow depending on my energy levels. But it was fun talking to you guys about, you know, Vampire the Masquerade and Chronicles of Darkness, World of Darkness, and in the beginning of the stream we even talked about Devil May Cry, so we are back in the flow. Yeah, at least YouTube's recommending me again. Like, I do have an idea, like I do want to run my own Chronicle, like Vampire the Masquerade. And instead of doing it live, like, you know, I call in friends and we play live, I want to run it, then write down notes and just do a dramatic reading, but I'll get to it when I get to it. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope I see you guys whenever I stream again. Hopefully either tomorrow or in 2 days. Bye bye.